and this is a commercial unit. This is some tough stuff. It's tough rib, consider like 20 gauge, so it's pretty thick. It's pretty much like bulletproof. However, what's not bulletproof, it's the winterization on this. You still get all these grooves, you still get all these seams that are exposed, left open for ice dam buildup. So what is wrong with this application right now, it's not the product itself, but the lack of maintenance. You either get rid of the ice, you either get rid of the snow, and it ended up being a really nice product. But when you have all this, just look around, when you have all of this snow just sitting on top of this metal, it's just gonna cause problems. Water's gonna start going anywhere. Like if you can step right behind it there where my camera guy is, Caesar by the way, and you can see how those things are cracking. They're not meant to crack like that. But when you throw them like in a swimming pool and expect that to last, it's not gonna happen. So what we find here so far, there is overall not major hail damage. There is hail damage all over the AC units, on the AC coils. There is metal that is being, nicked and dent, but there's not really major that you could say these leaks are being attributed to the hail zone. That is in general. However, we can go beyond that and bring an engineer on site, and he will give us a more professional, based on weather, statistics, and very deep in detail, not to say better things that we do. The report may be the same, but he can throw factors into place that are more valid with him being an engineer than with us being a contractor. So that will be my suggestion for this. Bring the engineer or bring the adjuster, file a claim, let's walk out it, be reasonable. But there is damage on some of the areas. So once you file a claim, you business owner, on all of these, you may not be able to get full replacement, but if you get some partial denial, meaning they will give you some money to replace AC coils, high wing caps, coating, some cap metal. There's hundreds and hundreds of linear feet on these building that they don't necessarily have to use or replace, but they can use it and apply it towards these roofing systems. So my assessment will be this: you either option number one, you put a coating over this whole thing, a good, nice, elastomeric coating on it, and seal the whole thing entirely. When you do that, you just don't go over the existing material. You pressure wash it, you prep it, you clean it, you get rid of any loose stuff around the pipes, and all the flashings that are bad, they need to be replaced. It's still a major expense, but it's not like replacing the metal. You don't need to replace this metal, because replacing it meaning you're just going to install the same type of product. It is bulletproof, but it's not weatherproof. At this point, it's durable. It'll last another 100 years, but it's not going to perform at its best, honestly. So that's number one. The other two options you find to improve the system of this roof, you find a 2-inch insulation. It's called ISO. You go in between the grooves on all of these metal, and then you install TPO. TPO, or what people will call single ply. Single ply, it's a one product application, one layer application of material, which will give not only a better insulation, not only a better flexibility to the roof, but it will also eliminate all sorts of problems. Because we can have these customer calling roofer after roofer after roofer to just do minor repairs, accumulating up to 100,000 in repairs, and the roof is still going to have issues. When you can just, let's say, use a rough number for, with $200,000, you can just do a whole recoating on this whole thing and having it last for several years to come still. Just be on the lookout and see what, we're going to come up with this. The customer may say, go ahead, just do repair, just patch it, let me get by for a couple of years. The customer may say, what we'll suggest, it's premium, it's replacement. We don't suggest stuff for just a remedy, but to actually get rid of the problem. That's what we're gonna do. So stay with me, and this is our business developer, commercial roofing guy, expertise in insurance, Alan Lisk, and just stay with us, stay tuned. Appreciate it. Marco at Lobo Construction.
Alan with Lobo Construction.
We cover you better.